Hey guys, so I decided to start putting out some short tutorial clips to help you guys out, guys and girls, with your guitar playing if you're just starting out, or if you've been playing for a while and you never really had any structured learning. You just kind of taught yourself some chords, how to play some songs. So I'll be doing some videos showing simple exercises that are pretty basic, but if you practice them a lot, they'll really improve your guitar playing and kind of fill in the holes on those basic levels of technique and skill that you need to be able to improve on to play more difficult songs or to play cleaner, more fluid, etc. So in this one, what I'm going to show you is a really simple exercise. I think it's probably the first exercise I ever did when I started playing about 18 years ago. And this is great for left hand coordination, for controlling your fingers the way you want to, which is basically half of playing guitar, if not more, right? Because you've got your left hand and your right hand, and you've got to be able to do what you want with your left hand. So this is called the spider exercise, and basically what I'll do is I'll place each finger on one of the frets. Now I'm going to come up close just so you can see exactly what I'm doing and show you how it looks. So I'm going to put my index finger on the first fret. I'm only putting them right now on the bottom E string, on the low E string, yeah? I'll put my index finger on the first fret, my middle finger on the second fret, my ring finger on the third fret, and my pinky on the fourth fret. Now this is called a spider because what we're going to be doing is moving like spider legs. So I'm going to pick up my first and third finger, okay? My index finger and my ring finger, and I'm gonna move them down to my second string, to the A string, and place them on the same frets, 1 and 3 respectively. And just try that out first. Just try getting your index finger and your ring finger up, right? That'll be hard enough if you've never done this. You'll start seeing that you're lifting up your ring finger by accident, your middle finger, or maybe your pinky will come up. They won't want to listen to you. So really take your time and relax your fingers. Don't be too tense with your muscle. Don't clench on it. Just put them down, relaxed, and really focus on which fingers are about to come up. So I raise my index finger and my ring finger, and I want to do it at the same time. You can start by doing one at a time first, but you really want to build up to where you can just lift them both together. And I move them down to the A string and place them on the same frets. Now what I'll do is I'll lift my middle finger and my pinky. So it'll look like that. I can keep my right hand on the string so they don't make noise in the meantime. And I won't go to the A string. What I'll do is I'll jump one string down, I'll skip it, and I'll go to my D string, right? So I'm going 2 strings down, and then I place them again on the same fret they were on. The middle finger goes to fret 2, the pinky goes to fret 4. And then I'll lift up my index finger and my ring finger again, and I'll skip 2 strings, and I'll go down to my G string, and I'll place them down. And then I'll lift the middle finger with the pinky again, I'll skip 2 strings, and I'll put them on the B string. I'll lift my ring finger and my index finger again, and I'll go down to the high A string, and then finally I'll bring in my pinky and my middle finger to the E string as well. Once I get to the bottom, I'll come back up. So I'll lift my first and third finger, I'll go up 1 string this time, so they're on the B string. I'll lift up my middle finger and my pinky, and they'll go up to the G string, skipping the string that the other fingers are on. And I'll work my way up, just like that, right, until I'm at the top. And you want to work this so that it gets to the place where you can just climb up and down like spider feet, right, spider legs. Try and go faster. I haven't actually done this in a while, but this is what it should look like. You shouldn't be thinking too much of your fingers. That's the whole idea, is that you get to the point where your fingers can just do what you want them to do without stopping to think about it. So that's the exercise. Really simple, really basic, but if you do this for 10-15 minutes a day, you'll start seeing improvement in a week, and after a couple of weeks it'll flow smooth, and this will really help with a lot of different things. You'll notice chord transitioning. A lot of times beginners, they'll play a chord, right? Let's say I'm playing a G chord, and then I want to go to a C chord. And a lot of times they'll kind of lift up their fingers and kind of think, where does each one need to go? And it'll take them time to get the position and move their hand around. But the whole idea of this exercise is that you learn how to move those fingers without thinking about it, and you're making it difficult on them by moving your first finger with your third finger instead of, right, maybe your first and second would be easier and your third and fourth. So you kind of make it extra hard on them, and that builds that extra control, which will definitely help with your chord transitioning, with playing solos, anything like that. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll be putting up some new ones shortly. And if there's anything you would like to ask about, or tutorials that you need that would be helpful for you, please let me know. I'd be happy to do that. So just comment down below, and remember to like this and share it if you enjoyed it. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Have a great time.